the U.S. Senate candidates, and the first candidate is Scott.
Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here. Before I start, I'd like to introduce you to my wife, Gail, of 28 years. She had a great time with you all as well up in Chester County. I want to ask you a question. Are you happy with what's happening in Washington right now? I mean, are you disgusted like I am at the gridlock, the lack of attention to detail, the lack of looking out for our interests as Americans first versus the petty personal partisan interests of the elected officials in Washington? Because I'll tell you what, I was there, I know what it was like. I served with Kelly on the Armed Services Committee. We worked on the no contracting with the enemy law. We tried to do the people's business, and I can tell you what, the gridlock is insulting, it's disgusting, and you all deserve better. And let me tell you a couple of other things. Gail and I are honored to be here, honored to be back in New Hampshire. My mom was a waitress at Hampton Beach. My dad was an airman at Pease. They met, they fell in love, and they had me, I think, a year later. No, it was a year later. I checked. Our first house was in Islington Street in Portsmouth, and we have, as you know, if you've read my book, long and strong ties to this incredible state. And we're honored to be back, and our daughters are getting married soon in July and August, as some of you know, so it's going to be a very, very busy summer, in addition to a primary and then hopefully a general campaign. The people running for this office, they're all good people. They're all good people, putting themselves up for your scrutiny. And that's what I love about New Hampshire, that I can go into your home, your business, and look in your eyes, and you can ask any question you want, and I'll give you an honest answer. We may not agree on everything, folks, but let me ask you a question. Right, Tom? You know this. We spoke the other night. Come on. I loved it. I talked about it. That's right. We had a great conversation. And at the end of the day, guess what? We're Americans first. And we care very deeply about living in the greatest country in the world, and we're in trouble. We have a $17+ trillion national debt. We have a foreign policy that's a joke. We're spending too much, we're taxing too much, and we need some leadership, because right now, guess what? You have a very real choice. And I'll paraphrase President Reagan. What do we agree, 60, 70, 80%? Well, how about 99% of the time Senator Shaheen is voting against you? She voted 99% of the time last year, 100% the year before. She was the deciding vote for Obamacare. She voted against every single grandfathering amendment to protect your doctors, your hospitals, and your healthcare facilities. She was one of 4 senators, by the way, that wrote a letter to the IRS asking conservative groups to be investigated. She is against the Keystone Pipeline to put more energy in the system so we can step back from our dependence on foreign oil for countries that want to kill us. I mean, I could go on and on and on. So you have a choice, someone who's going to be your 99% enemy, or somebody who's going to keep an open door, keep an open mind, have you in the office, on the table, in the seat to discuss the things that are very important for you. I can't do it alone. It's going to be a battle. Listen, I've run battles. Many of you helped in 2010 when I was able to become the 41st senator to push back against Obamacare, and thank goodness, because they weren't able to get the entire load. Well, guess what? I want to be the 51st senator to embolden every single other senator, including Kelly Ayotte, to take back the Senate, to be that check and balance to the president, to take all those bills on Harry Reid's desk and put them on the president's desk, and we'll see whose side he's really on. We'll see whose side he's really on. So we're honored to be here. We're going to listen to the other 2 Senate candidates, or 3 that are here, and then we're going to go out and try to earn people's votes. So God bless you, and have a great weekend. Thank you.
Crooked.